4 tour buses, a dozen cars, and 2 police escorts delivered presidential candidate Barack Obama to Highland, Indiana, where Obama spoke to a crowd of over 40,000 supporters just 4 days before the general election.
I want everybody to go out there and early vote. Let's go ahead and get this thing done here in Indiana.
While the main purpose of the event was to encourage early voting in Indiana, Obama emphasized that despite his lead in the polls, the election is not over yet, and the stakes in this election are too high to give up on.
4 days! After decades of broken politics in Washington, 8 years of failed policies from George Bush, 21 months of a campaign that has taken us from the rocky coast of Maine to the sunshine of California, we are 4 days away from changing the United States of America. We can't afford in these last 4 days to slow down or sit back or let up for 1 day, for 1 minute, for 1 second. Not now, not when there's so much at stake. We've got to go ahead and win this election. John McCain has served this country with honor. He can point to a few moments over the past 8 years where he's broken from George Bush. When it comes to the economy, when it comes to the central issue of this election, the plain truth is that John McCain has stood with this president every step of the way. I just came back, my girls were doing some trick-or-treating, and you know, Malia and Sasha, each year, every year, they've got trouble deciding what they want to be for Halloween. But John McCain didn't have that problem. Just like every year, he's going as George W. Bush.
After attacking his opponent, John McCain, Obama finished the speech by talking about the strength of the American people.
We had the chance to prove that the one thing more powerful than the politics of anything goes, the one thing that the cynics didn't count on, is the will of the American people. That's what we have a chance to prove. Despite what our opponents may claim, there are no real or fake parts of America. There's no city or town that is more pro-America than anywhere else. We are one nation, all of us proud, all of us patriots. The men and women who serve on our battlefields, some are Democrats, some are Republicans, some are independents, but they fight together and bleed together. Some have died together under the same proud flag. They have not served a red America or a blue America. They serve the United States of America. Don't believe for a second that this election is over. Don't think for a minute that power will concede without a fight. We have to work like our future depends on it these last 4 days, because it does. But know this, Indiana, the time for change has come. The winds of change are blowing, and if in this last week you will knock on some doors for me, make some calls for me, go to BarackObama.com, find out where to vote. Remember, you can vote early here in Indiana if you'll stand with me and fight by my side and cast your ballots for me. I promise you, we won't just win Indiana, we will win this general election, and together, you and I will change this country and change the world. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
Reporting from Highland, Indiana, this is Sezer for News Scene Live. Back to you in the studio.